Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. We're here each and every day looking at life through different perspectives, trying to figure out what's the best way to live, why we're here. And it's an never-ending journey. It's a never-ending evolvement because everything is changing all the time. And so we're evolving, we're changing all the time. And so that's the beauty of life, is change, because it can't get boring because we're changing all the time. And so today I thought I'd talk about habits. Are habits good or bad? Well, first off, a habit is good or bad based on your perception of the habit. That's the first thing. Secondly, is it a conscious chosen habit or is it an unconscious chosen habit? And keep in mind, most of the habits that we have are unconscious. We didn't choose them. No way, shape, or form did we choose them. And so you got to understand that you may have habits that you've never really thought about, you've never considered. But here's something interesting. The longer that you've had a habit, the more difficult it is to change because we get comfortable. We get comfortable with certain behaviors. For example, I have a behavior where Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., I'm at my unique special gym where I've got this machine that I use that's motorized and computerized and measures me as far as doing the amount of stress that I put on an exercise. Well, that got canceled because the machine broke. And I went, oh, darn. And then I said, well, wait, just move things around. And so I moved it around. So I'm going to do that today at 9 o'clock. But I'm going to tell you, it felt uncomfortable. It felt uncomfortable to make that change. But that was a very small habit. That wasn't a deeply ingrained habit. When I was 33 years of age, I had my first son, Stephen. And I had a habit of smoking back then. Yeah, I was a smoker. I was a 2-pack a day smoker. Well, the thing that I didn't, one day I was holding him and I said, holy crap, I don't want him to see me smoking. And so I had to quit smoking. I'm telling you, it was difficult because I had that habit for 12 years. Not only was it a habit, but the nicotine was very addicting, as you well know. The thing that got me through the habit was I had a really big reason to quit, to change. I did not want my son to see his father smoking. I didn't feel that was a good example of a father to a child. Now, here's the key thing. Being a father was a bigger value to me than smoking. So I went in with it. Here's the other thing, that if you're going to change a habit, you got to replace it with another one. Yeah, you can't just leave a void. The body, the mind, the universe does not leave voids. And so you got to find a way. What can I do that serves the greater me that I love to do that I can put in place? That'll make me more aware, make me more conscious, let me have a bigger experience of life. Lyle, I think Bond Squad, aren't you Lyle? Am I saying that right? If I'm saying it right, say yes. If I'm not saying it right, say no, it's not that. Because I want to talk to you for a second while I got you online. Anyway, habits. Yeah, I'm in a habit. And you notice I'm pretty spontaneous in my talking with you here. I'm spontaneous talking with you here because I like it. Bilal, Bilal. Is that right? Bilal. Bilal, you're in Lebanon. How would you like to have a group with me? Do you have enough people that would want to be in a group, say Wednesday? Say it would be like 11:30 my time, which might be 6:30, 7:30 in the evening your time. Send me an email to see if what time Wednesday evening might work for you and your people. but I'd like to have some people to talk with. My email is rev.leewolak, W-O-L-A-K, at Gmail. Rev.leewolak at Gmail. I'm sorry, gang. I had to do some business because Bilal sent me a video of all these people that were meditating together, and they were meditating to my guided meditation. I said, well, wait a second. If there's an interest in Lebanon, why not form a group? With technology today, we can do this. I've got a Europe group that meets on Wednesday, my time, 1 o'clock, their time, 7:30. I've got a United States group that meets at 7:30, 7 at night, and I've got a person from Australia in that group. So I'm open to building groups of people all over the world that want to go in and explore how to live consciously and create a fulfilling and meaningful life. That's what this is about. That's why I do these talks. How can I help you be more conscious? And today I chose to talk about habits, because we have them. I can predict what my wife's going to do on a Saturday because she has a habit. She has a habit. She has a habit. And her habit is shopping. Yeah, shopping. She loves to go grocery shopping and do her woman shopping. You know what? I don't care. Do you know why? She chose it. Number two, it gives me freedom. Think about that. If you're in a relationship with a partner, if they have something like, my wife's a voracious reader. I mean, she'll read. Guess why I love it? Because when she's reading, I don't have to worry about her. I can do whatever I want. It frees me. So her habit can serve me. Because I do have habits. I want you to know. I have a spiritual practice habit. I have a workout habit. I have eating habits. I probably have many others that I'm not aware of that I'm not talking about right now. But I really prioritize my spirituality and create habits around that. I prioritize my health and have habits around that. Uwe's out there being funny. He says, what is woman shopping? If I go out woman shopping, Nancy may leave. Well, I don't know if that's worth a try. Depends on how much you like Nancy. And here's what I also understand. You can't go shopping for a woman. You can't go shopping for a man. What I've learned is that if you're out there looking and shopping, it ain't going to work. Here's what I believe. You attract. The energy that you are will attract. Who you are will attract the type of people in your life. Who you are will attract the experiences that you desire in your life. That's why the work is always becoming a greater expression of you. That's why living consciously is the key to life. Because when you're conscious, you understand who you are. You understand that you're always growing, you're always changing, you're always becoming more. You understand that everything is an opportunity for your growth. You understand that your ego does not rule you, but you rule your ego. You understand that you can have a body that serves you for as long as you live. You understand that people are going to do what serves their highest values, and therefore you can't take anything anyone does personally. You understand that the world is awakening. You understand with all the craziness that's happening all around the world right now, that craziness is there to awaken us, to get us to wake up, to come out of being so unconscious, so tapped into materialism, so tapped into greed, so tapped into to division and separation, that maybe, just maybe, we'll wake up and realize that we're here to love. We're here to love. And I had a shirt on the other day that I had made up. I'm going to be offering it on my website soon. I'm getting a page done by the company. And it says, love more, fear less. And that's real important to understand. I really find now that if someone's approaching me, trying to get me to do anything out of fear, something's wrong. Tell me the benefits. Tell me how it serves me. Tell it how it makes me better. But if you're coming at me with fear, I'm going in the opposite direction. What we understand is that fear is a very, 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 very powerful motivator. Being brought up a Catholic, if I don't go to church on Sunday, guess what? Mortal sin, I'm going to hell. If I ate meat on Friday back then, mortal sin, going to hell. What about all the people that didn't go to church on Sunday because of COVID? What about the fact that no longer eating meat on Friday is no longer even a problem? It's all garbage. It's all trying to get control. Fear is the best mechanism to control people, to control a person. And so I invite you to think about love. Uwe is so right about the algorithms in social media, the artificial intelligence. Whatever you're searching for, they just keep feeding you more and more of it. So you never see both sides of the situation. If you don't see both sides of the situation, you're not seeing it through the eyes of the observer. You become more prejudiced, causes more division. You don't question as much because the only thing you're seeing is what you already think. It's good to have discussions about things that are different. It's good to see the other side because you can make better decisions that way. And realize this, everyone has a right to make their own decision because everyone's life is their individual life. So what habit do you think you have right now that is least serving you? And if you've identified that habit, I would ask you this question. What habit could you install in its place to replace that habit so that you can have a more fulfilled and meaningful life? That's some good Saturday contemplation. Or if you're somewhere out in a different time zone, it could be a Sunday contemplation. But think about that. You have habits that are not serving you. Take one and say, what habit can I build that would serve me? So as you do that, I want you to know I'm here to support you, to accept you, to love you just as you are, because you're perfect. Until next time. Oh, and if you want to sign up for a class, go to agapespiritualcenter.com. It's in the link. I've got a how to pray class and I've got a relationship class starting Monday or Tuesday. So if you're interested, sign up. Love to have you in class with me. Until tomorrow, go create a great day, everybody. Love you much. Aloha.